Hi, this is Randy. I wanted to talk about how the discard stage began for me after being with a malignant, antisocial, spousal predator for 11 plus years. This is going to be difficult for me. In March 2009, the narcissist and I were laying on the couch watching TV together. It was still very cold outside, and the telephone rang, my landline. It was late. It was about 10 o'clock at night. Very unusual time for me to receive a call. So I got up and answered the phone. It was a girl on the other end with a husky voice. And she said my name, and I answered yes. And then she told me that she just wanted to let me know that she had had a 6-month affair with my husband that had started the previous October and had just ended, and that she ended it because she found out that he was married. I had gone on a trip to visit my family in another state in February, and the narcissist admitted that he had invited this young lady over to my house and that they had had sex on my son's bed. When I heard this news, I asked the girl, I was on the phone, and I said, "How old are you?" And she said, 19. The narcissist was 40. Actually, no, he was 42. I said I had to go. I threw the phone down and I went to attack the narcissist. He was on the couch, and I went to him and started hitting him and punching him. And he grabbed my wrists, and we stayed up the whole night, me crying and pleading for some answers, and him trying to give me some answers that that were vague, would not tell me how or where he met this 19-year-old who was still in college, would not tell me why he did it, would not tell me what he planned for our relationship or our demise. And I couldn't believe it. When he left for work the next day, I went back to the phone, and there was caller ID and there was a name, and I researched the name. He said that this girl was in college. I plugged in the name to Google, and I found out that this girl was on the fencing team of a local university. And I saw her picture, and that's what shocked me the most. I'm a very, very pretty woman. Always been very popular with the guys, and my husband's first wife was very, very beautiful as well. This girl, this 19-year-old girl, she's of a different race, and she's very masculine looking, and she had a crazy, unkept afro in her photo that was on the internet. 19 years old, and I was very, very, very confused about this. In my wildest dreams, because my narcissist was always home after work, he was always accountable for his time up until this point. And I was pretty shocked because he always wanted to be with me. We spent every night together. He was not one to be gone out to the bars or gone anywhere past 5 p.m. And at that point, he was working regularly throughout our relationship. So I had no reason to suspect, and I would have never ever considered that if he did find interest in another woman, that it would be someone half his age, someone of a different culture, and someone who is pretty homely. So I couldn't take it seriously. I took it more as, he's mentally ill. What's wrong with him? I didn't want him to lose me on account of something like so ridiculous. I couldn't even be jealous. I could not be jealous of this person. I just thought that he was sick. So his behavior improved after that. I mean, it didn't get back to idealization or anything, but it improved. It improved. He appeared like remorseful. This was a mistake, and it was nothing but sex. I mean, come on, like, really, would he really want to be with this person, and lose everything, his home, his family, his reputation, me, our living situation, the investment of 12 years together? No. So that August, I was shopping at the Mall of America. I was on a business trip, and I went to the mall, and they had these beautiful gowns on sale, and we had always planned to get married once his child support had ended, and his child support had just ended after all those 4 kids that I helped him raise. He was done paying his child support, and it was really time for us to get married. And so I found a gown, and I called him and told him about it, and he said, buy it, we'll get married. Let's do it. Go ahead and buy that. So I bought the gown, and we planned a wedding, and I didn't want a lot of people to come. It was both of our second marriage, so planned it in Las Vegas for the following April 2010. And we went to Vegas, and we got married, and I wore this beautiful blue Cinderella ball gown, and he had a white tux, and we had pictures taken, and we videotaped it, and put it on the internet, and I changed my name, and now he got my health insurance, and he was already 42, so he really needed health insurance. He'd never had it before. He needed work done on his teeth and to get regular checkups, and it was just finally I felt like secure, and financially things were straightened out. He had paid the IRS. He had gotten credit back. And I just thought, okay, the worst is over. The worst is behind us, and we are now finally a normal couple that are going to grow old together. Looking forward to having grandkids and building a life together. We talked about buying a cottage on a lake, etc., etc. So, little did I know, I was in the discard stage. I was in the discard stage during my marriage. Thanks for listening.